watching Mind Finds with Jay King. We have another hour, actually 2 hours and 15 minutes left. And I can't believe this first hour has flown by. Well, right now, we're gonna show you something that I honestly never thought we could do again. When we launched this here at HSN, Jay and I launched it. It was supposed to last through the visit. It lasted 4 minutes into my show. Because you all know I love gemstones. Like, I am a crazy gemstone nerd. Like, I love to learn about gemstones. I love to collect gemstones. I love to wear gemstones. And I barely let poor Jay talk when and he's like, here we go again. When we launched this, because I got so doggone excited that we could bring you lapis, not just any lapis, but Afghani lapis, which is known as the best lapis in the world. And above and beyond that, we're bringing it to you in beads, which are usually so much more expensive because they have to start with a larger piece of rough. And as you're looking at this color, this is the natural color of the lapis. Now, we sold it out at $159, sold it completely out, supposed to last through the weekend when Jay was here. We sold it out in one presentation. We were able to bring it back today. Will it last through my show? I'm thinking probably not. It is a huge customer pick at the original selling price of $159. They gave me like 600 of these to do as a host pick. They wouldn't let me have, you know, many of them because it's impossible to get this. And Jay's gonna tell us exactly how he did this, because this is not a replenishable necklace. This is not something, you know what, maybe we could do it, but we could never do it at $99. The fact of the matter is, there is a jewelry, it's not a store, it's a catalog, but it's a very high-end jewelry brand that you all know and love. And originally, this necklace was to be theirs. But the good news is, for whatever reason, that transaction did not go through. The person had already cut the beads, and Jay happened to be in the right place at the right time. Now, in that catalog, I dare say that this would have been 4 or 5 times the amount that we're doing it for. The good news is, we have it today at $60 off our price. You get to see it at home for under $20. We have almost 700 people trying to get it. And Jay, this is honestly, and we have great values every time Jay's here, but for the entire year of 2016, one of the best and biggest buys we've had, right?
Yeah, I don't know if you can zoom in on this, and I'll show you what makes this so unique and so special. This right here, look at the color of this. Okay, this is all AAA and AA lapis. This is so cost prohibitive, and what Connie is saying is just this. Look at this. Look at when you see the material there. That's all the material that's inside of that is all the gold pyrite or the silver pyrite, and how we obtain this now. The thing that we did is that they actually cut this for a different customer. For some reason, it got canceled. This was a huge order. Now, Connie and I brought it on the first time, and we were able to string it, and we had all the beads, the graduated beads, to make and this is 19 3/4 of an inch plus a 2 3/4 inch extender. It's not 18 inches, okay? It's even longer. So it's 19 3/4, then you got 2 3/4, so you got another 3 inches. It goes to 21 inches if you want to extend it out that far. What happened with this is they got their order canceled. They had already cut the beads. Now you're saying, okay, we sold those out, and you're absolutely right. What we had though left over is we didn't buy these. They weren't strung. Okay, they're not pre-strung. You know, we had to do that, and then of course, you know, nobody has our 2 3/4 inch extender. That's our, you know, our thing that we make, that we do. We normally don't buy anything. Like I don't go out in the market and buy beads, okay? We cut everything from the rough. I couldn't do this. I could not buy the material and even come close to doing this or selling it, especially in this quality of lapis. But I will tell you right now what we did and how we did this. And the only reason that we have any of these right now is we have like the 8 millimeters, we had some 6 millimeters, and I believe there were some 5 millimeters that we had left over, and we had all these beads. They hadn't been stranded, but we had to take our AAA rough and our AA rough and cut more beads so that we could do the graduated look. And so that's why we're able to do this now, and we're able to do it at this price. But this isn't something that I could repeat on. Normally, just the cost of the material would be not without any labor, without cutting anything. In fact, we had, we didn't really, just so that we could use up the rest of the beads, we had to cut some of our most expensive rough. So this is really, really a high end. This is all natural lapis. Lapis is not going down. Lapis is more rare than turquoise. This all comes out of the Hindu Kush region of Afghanistan, where it's mined much today like it was mined 3,000 to 5,000 years ago of recorded history. You can see here, and this is a shot, and I did this a few years back, but you can see this is already pre-graded. Look at the quality of this lapis. Now that is all AAA, AA, and A grade lapis. Now, it doesn't come like that. This has been hand selected, and that's what we do. What we do is we buy what they call the mine run. We have to take everything that they bring in. We go through it. It takes weeks. We have people that all they do is sit there and they hand grade, and take the top material, and then we sell off all that. If I tried to make this necklace out of what you just saw, the parcels that I hand pick and hand choose, take this and multiply by about 4. And that's what it would have to be. Honest to goodness, it would cost you at least 4 times what we're selling it for here. There's no way I can use that grade of lapis. We keep that, but and then we sell the rest of the material. We might get 10, 20% that's this grade. The rest 90 to 80% of that, we sell at a loss. And we sell it to people that are gonna make it into beads or whatever, carvings or whatever, and get rid of it. But the only way that we could get this grade of material is by the whole lot. I'm just telling you, that's what they do. They do the same thing. In fact, the people who cut this are my biggest competitors in lapis. So it's kind of like sweet revenge in a way.
Ooh, wow.
Not revenge, we're friends, okay? But I'm just saying that it was kind of sweet in a way because they're the ones that I'm competing against when we go to buy our lapis rough and we go to the auctions, or if we go and we're trying to buy the lots. They're the ones that are always there, and they're big lapis suppliers. They're big lapis manufacturers, and so they're my competition in lapis, and they always jack up the price on me. And then sometimes I win, sometimes they win. I mean, it's not, but I'm just telling you, what they do is the same thing. They make for only really high-end stores, and they make for really high-end catalogs. And we can't mention the names and everything, but I'm just telling you, you know the catalog.
Oh, yes. You probably looked at it when the Christmas catalog came from them.
Look at this, though, and look at this on Kate's necklace. Look at on her neckline. Look at the depth of the blue on this material. Here again, just like diamonds, just like sapphires, rubies, emeralds, anything, it's all great. It has a grading system, and it goes from AAA all the way down to like D, E, and F type grades. We only use B for a lot of our, some of our beads and everything. And usually when you see this color of material, it's in cabochons from us. In fact, we have some coming up. We have this ring. This ring is all AA, AAA material. And it's graded by color and consistency.
Okay, I gotta tell everybody, use express automated ordering. You can see we're almost at 900 of these sold. Not very many more available, and I want you to have the chance to get it, because I can tell you, when Jay and I sold this out, a lot of you visited my page, Connie Craig Carroll on HSN Facebook, and you said try to get it back. And honestly, we worked and worked and worked and got a few of these in. So if you can do it today, because this is certainly not something that when they're gone, we could ever do in this grade. And again, I always say this about anything that you're buying. When you can collect the best that you can, buy for your money, do so. And at $99, you're collecting the best. So at this price, you would get lapis that, like, you know, had white through it, that was barely blue. We're giving you the top of the line and in beads, which is very wasteful, as Jay always reminds me.
Yes, round beads are probably the biggest waste of rough. The main thing here is the grade of the material. I could not afford, if I used, and here again, we had to use some of our top grade lapis to cut the fill-in beads. We didn't have all the sizes to complete the necklaces. We strung, when we did the original deal, we bought all their beads. We bought everything that they had. They weren't strung. We were able to string what we were. Connie and I had it. We blew them out, right? We smoked it. They went crazy. Well, we had all these beads left over, but we didn't have all the sizes, so we couldn't complete the necklace. So we had to go back through. They requested these. We were just going to put them in other different designs. But they wanted this exact necklace. So we had to go back through and use